Hi everyone, welcome to Faith Friday. I'm Father Sam Kachuba. As the seasons change and we get into the season of fall, I've been thinking a bit about the Ember Days. The Ember Days are something that's sort of fallen into disuse. They're still on the calendar for us, but they kind of have fallen out of favor in terms of a specific practice. But the idea of the Ember Days is that it'd be 3 days of prayer and fasting, typically around the time of the changing of the seasons. So we just passed the fall Ember Days earlier this month, and the next ones will be in December. As we get to that changing of seasons, it's a moment for the church to give us a spiritual something to chew on, a spiritual point of reflection, to recognize God's blessings. Typically, these Ember Days would fall around the time of the harvest or a time of planting. So to remember those blessings that God gives to us, to thank God for his gifts, and also to ask God's favor in the season to come. It's an interesting way of marking the passage of time and recognizing that we who live in this world are in fact affected by the stuff going on around us. It's a way that the church has always had to help us to enter more deeply into the passing of time. Just like the church's liturgical calendar helps us to enter into the passing of time by marking those sacred events in the history of salvation. And so as liturgical seasons change and we make progress throughout the liturgical year, the church is inviting us to reflect on those mysteries of God that stand the test of time, those mysteries of God that are always worth our reflection and our deepening of our understanding. But then this leads us into that recognition of the spiritual seasons of our own lives. That at different times we might be strong in our faith, or we might be thriving in a particular devotion, we might be growing greatly in faith, and other times we might be struggling more. It might not always be easy for us. The circumstances of our lives sometimes are for a period of time. So the church wants us to remember that God accompanies us in all of it, whether it's a temporal season, the seasons changing, the temperature changing, whether it's the liturgical season changing and that time where the church is calling us to focus on different mysteries of our Lord's life, or those personal interior places where the Lord is active. The church wants us to be able to see and recognize that as time passes, the Lord remains with us in all things. God accompanies us in every moment. So today, as we enter into a new season, where's the Lord leading us? What is he doing? What do we have to give thanks to God for? Where do we need his blessings in our lives? Where is he calling us to be a blessing to someone else? And where, most of all, does the Lord want us to direct our attention so that we can grow in our understanding of his mercy and of his grace? God bless you.